Hello everyone and welcome back to BattleBox Batrep, where this time everything is green. The Kruleboyz are facing off against the Flesh Eater Courts on the lands of Ghyran. And yeah, hell yes, everything is green. It's so very green. The Kruleboyz are green, the ground is green, the Flesh Eaters are green, everything's green. Yes. Cool. Yeah. Should be an interesting one. This is going to be the first fight where there's not a single model from the starter kit in the game, so that's fun. The Kruleboyz are. I'm really enjoying the Kruleboyz so far, and the Flesh Eater Corps are also really, really cool. So yeah, let's get started. The army rule for the Flesh Eater Courts is they are a crusading army, so they get +1 to advances and charges. And our boss over there has the Crimson Victuals. It's a ranged spell attack, and all the damage it does can bring back Crypt Guard, which is cool. And yeah, everyone else can basically eat enemy models to heal, which is terrifying. The Kruleboyz, on the other hand, have Noisy Racket, which means that for the first turn, the poor Crypt Ghouls have been up all night and they're -1 to wound for the first turn. And as always, the killer boss has Pocket Sand, the Eye Biter Ash, which you can use to reduce the hit roll of an enemy model he's in combat with, which is awesome. Yeah, the twist is Life Spring. So the underdog, we're going to have to roll off for this, but one person's going to pick a terrain feature, not terrain feature, a objective. It's going to become a life spring. It's going to heal and basically keep and cost take more give more victory points, which is pretty cool. Let's roll off of that. Who gets picked? It's going to be the Kruleboyz or the Flesh Eater Corps. Okay, so basically it's going to be that one. And yeah, a fun bit on the missions is that the Kruleboyz have raid, which means that you want to get wholly within enemy territory. We got Do Not Waver. They want to get into fight but not have a single friendly unit get destroyed. And Hold Ground. Basically, they want to contest the large terrain feature in their own territory. Now, the the Flesh Eater Courts have raid, which means they want to get into enemy territory. They've got Do Not Waver, which means they want to get into fights but not have anyone die. And they've got Hold Ground, which means that they want to hold their own home team long-range piece. Yes, for the first time ever, both sides have identical missions. I'm quite excited for this. The Flesh Eater Courts do have the advantage because they're going to get the bonus victory point from the Healing Spring, which is not good for the Kruleboyz. So who's going first? Is it going to be the Kruleboyz or the Flesh Eater Courts? The Kruleboyz are going first. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah, the killer bosses walked up. The Gut Rippers have advanced on both of these objectives, trying to grab both of them. trying to get close to that. The Merc Knob has moved up over this side to grab this objective, and these guys have stayed at the back. First up, the Kruleboyz is going to focus if it kills me. The Kruleboyz is going to take a shot at the Vargulf. It gets 2 shots hitting on 4s. 1 hit. 2's to wound. It wounds. It goes absolutely straight through its armor. And yeah, it does D6 wounds. Believe it or not, that thing is not a monster. So 5 wounds. It's got a 6-up ward save. Fails all of them. Okay, it is down to 3 wounds. Right, the bot boys are also going to fire into the Vargulf. Now, this is the first time cover has ever come up. It's a -1 hit because they're firing through this thing. -1 2 hit. So, they need 4s to hit because they stood still. Oh dear Lord. Okay, well that's half. That's half. Okay. They are 3s to wound. Yeah, that is 2 wounds. Okay, it's he gets a 6-up save. And 6-up ward saves. It needs to make 2 of these to survive. It does not. Okay, yeah, the Vargulf is real dead. And the killer boss is absolutely in range of the criticals, which, hell, may as well go for. So, yeah, it's not going to use Eyebiter Ash. It doesn't quite feel worth it. He's ever going to use his Jagged Boss Sticker, hitting 3s to hit. That is 2 hits. 3s to wound. 1 wound. It does go straight through the armor. You get 2 5-up ward saves. Yeah, that is 1 dead. And then the Gnash Beast. And Gnash Tooth. I was so close. All of these monsters have ridiculous names. Yeah, 4s to hit. 3 hits. That is 3s to wound. All wound. And that also goes straight through the armor for 5-up ward saves. Holy God. I mean, it still kills another 3. So that is 4 dead out of the unit. But they don't now get to attack back. Right, that is 6 criticals, 3 attacks each, so they need 4s to hit. Ooh, that's quite nasty. Now, if this was the other way around, that would be a decent number of crits. Need 5s to wound, because Noisy Racket, they've not had a good sleep, which is the most relatable thing. So 5s to wound is 2. Rend 1, he's got 4-up saves. No ward, so he's got 8 wounds remaining. I guess we start working out these things. So that one's gone. That one's gone. That one's ours. That one's ours. So we now have 1 for holding 1, 1 for holding 2, more than 1 for holding more than the enemy. We do in fact have a complete battle tactic. If we have enemy in the enemy. Wholly within balls. I didn't run this one in far. Okay, that one's on me. Didn't get raid. We do get do not waver. And hold ground. To hold your thing, which we do. So that is 5 victory points to the Kruleboyz. The flesh eater courts are going to have to claw to recover already. That was losing the Vargolf was not fun. But hey, let's move on. Okay, it is time for the flesh eater courts to have some fun. Starting with the Archregent, it's going to cast Crimson Victuals on the killer boss. It's 6 to cast, it fails. Okay, think he's going to cast the range transformation on the ghouls as well. Gonna fail that? Cool. Let's have a movement phase. Jesus Christ. So I was going to do a really cool maneuver, well, where these guys moved around here and then charged the slot in the back to get into the into the dais, but the bases are slightly too big, so they can't fit inside of there and be outside of the combat range. So that's nice. And yeah, the Archregent has moved over here. So let's see. The Archregent's going to charge. She's going to get in. He's going to charge the killer boss, and the Morghast Knights are also going to charge in. So yeah, not quite what I had in mind, but here we are. They have managed to at least charge in, and they might 7 inches should at least get them around here, so they'll get onto the base at least. Just not quite as good as I was hoping for. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Archregent is going to try piling into the killer boss. He gets oh, hang it. First up, the killer boss is going to use pocket sand on Eyebiter Ash on this guy. So -1 to hit for the rest of the game. Brilliant. The Archregent needs 4s to hit now. Okay, needs 4s to wound because he's sleepy. Rend 1, so it's got 4 up save. Good lord. This is, oh my god, this is embarrassing. I actually feel kind of bad for the feet for the flesh eater courts. This is terrifying. Okay, who's gonna fight back? Both excellent options. I'm going to have to think this one through. Okay, the Gut Rippers are going to go in first, needing 4s to hit. Okay, that is 3 mortal wounds and 2 hits, 3s to wound. It's got 4 up saves, saves both, and 6 up ward saves. Okay, so one of them takes 3 wounds. I'll take it on the banner. Okay, not great, but on the other hand, yeah. I guess. Oh, actually, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to go for the Crypt Ghouls to attack back, because if they can take it, they've got a very slim chance of taking out the killer boss before he gets his attacks off. Okay, a crap load of dice, needing 4s to hit. Oh dear. 5s to wound. God, noisy racket's so good. Oh, that is a lot of wounds. Okay. It is not enough to kill though. 4 up saves. We'll do some damage though. Yeah, another 3 wounds. I mean, they're slowly plinking him down at least. That's something. Although he does now get to attack back. Yeah, I think the killer boss is going to try and take down the Archregent. So, yeah, it needs 3s to hit. Okay, that needs 3s to wound. 1 wound, 6 up save. No. 2 5 up ward saves. Okay, lost 1 wound. And then the Nash 2 gets 3 hits. Oh, it'd be so good if it had the crit mortals. It doesn't, but it would be great if it did. 3s to wound. Yeah, 6 up saves. 5 up ward saves. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's taken 4 wounds. It's down to 2 wounds. But, I mean, it's still alive, so I guess it's going to be happy. Over here, we have the Morbeg Knights, starting with the Riders, needing 3s to hit. Needing 4s to wound. Okay, down to 6 up saves. Okay, because they charged, they're damaged 2, so that is 3 just die. And then the mounts. Okay, 4s to hit with even more attacks. Yep. 3s to wound. Okay, it needs to make 2 6-up saves to not have the entire unit get wiped. Oh my god, yeah, the boss is staying. The boss is absolutely staying there. Defiant to the end. Okay, lost the objective though. So, that's the end of the turn. One victory point for having an objective, 1 for having 2. They do not have more than your opponent. 1 extra for getting the life spring. They did do not waver. That's 4. They do have hold your ground, so that is 5. Okay, both sides get 5 victory points. We are drawing going into turn 2, which, come on, focus, you bastard. I know you can do it. There you go. Right. Yeah. Going into turn 2, let's see let's do the twist first. Alariel's Blessing. The underdog can pick one of the effects below. If there is no underdog, the player roll off, and the player may pick it. Blah blah blah. Let's roll off and see what happens. Okay. The Kruleboyz and the Fatality Court. Kruleboyz win. So let's see. I think pick up the 3 different friendly units on the battlefield. Heal D3 to each unit. Or Shield of Thorns. Unit has a ward 6 up for the battle round. Ooh, you know what? No. Pick 3 units because I can. I think healing D3 to the killer boss is going to be better than yeah, I think healing D3 to the killer boss is going to be better than giving him 6 up ward. So killer boss gains 3 back up to 8 8 wounds. I will probably rationalize those dice in a second. If I can, I'll have to check up how healing works. If I can, I will bring back unit models to that unit. I don't think I can though. So let's roll our thingies. Who's got the initiative? It's going to be the Kruleboyz or the Flesh Eater Courts. Okay. Do you know, I actually think letting the Kruleboyz keep the initiative would be a good idea. Mainly because it means that one will die on this one's turn, and then they can charge into another unit. So, the Kruleboyz' new objectives are War of Attrition. Got it. They have to kill more units than they lose. And also, Take Without Warning. We're going to see grab an objective that was held by the enemy at the start of the turn. Doable. Okay, the Flesh Eater Courts have take the Bayomat Dais. Oh, they've already got the Bayomat Dais. That's that one over there. Cool. Are we happy with that? And raise. A friendly model within 3 inches of the long battlefield edge of enemy territory. Okay. Again, doable. I'm absolutely doable. This is an interesting one. Cool. Let's go on to Kruleboyz turn 2. Okay, a bit of moving has happened. There's a lot coming over here. And also, I am retreating with this guy. He takes D3 mortal wounds, but that does mean if I can roll a 1, he survives and will grab the objective. No, he dies instantly. Cool. The Killbow is going to fire into this lot. Needs 4s to hit. The Bolt Boys are going to fire in. They also need 4s to hit because they moved. I just want to kill 1. Just 1. That's all I need. 2 hits. Jesus Christ. 3s to wound. Okay, so it's the charge phase. The Merc Knob is absolutely in range of both of these guys. The Kruleboyz are going to charge them. Yeah, okay. Everyone is in. Let's move. Okay, yeah, the charges are going on. Can start with the Gut Rippers over there. Because I say if they can bring 1 down, that's all I need. Just 1. 10 attacks, needing 4s to hit. 1 is about all they're going to be able to possibly manage. Jesus. Okay, 3s to wound. 2 wounds. 4 up saves. Okay, yeah, they do bring down 1. That has actually dramatically reduced the amount of attacks those more Meg Knights are going to be throwing in, which is good. Okay, I think the Arch Regent is going to keep going into the killer boss. Good Lord. There is no crit effect on that, which is a real shame. 3s to hit. 3s to wound. Ooh! Rend 1, so there's a 4-up save. It is theoretically possible for it to kill the killer boss right now. Saved 1. Okay, it's down to 2 wounds. Jesus. You know what? I think the killer boss is going to put all of its damage into the crypt ghouls, which feels stupid, but I'm going to do it. I just need to reduce the amount of damage they're throwing out. All right, boss hacker first. 3s to hit. Oh, that's mortal wounds. 3s to wound. Cool, that wounds. Round 1, so that is no armor. 4 wounds. They get 5 up. Thingy saves. Ward saves. He kills 1. Excellent. And the Gnash Tooth needs 4s to hit. Doesn't do mortal wounds. 3s. 2 wounds. Again, goes straight through armor. 5 up ward saves. Jeez, they do not want to die. Okay, only 1 has gone down. Jesus. I forgot the eye biter, Ash. Oh well. The ghouls need 4s to hit. Wow, they are absolutely on a mission right now. 4s to wound. Excellent. 4 up save. They cannot kill him. He is down to 1 wound, but that is all he needs to survive this turn. So yeah, on to the Merc Knob. We'll start with Breath of the Mirelurk. Mire Drake. The Mire Drake. Okay, I think he's gonna do it on the vampire. If we can take out the Archregent, that'll be great. He's on a 6 to do D3 mortal wounds. No, it does 1 mortal wound. He's got 5 up. Okay, cool. He's done 1 wound. Okay. Yeah, he's going to pile everything into the Archregent. Take out the Archregent, everything becomes a lot easier. 4s to hit. Two hits, not a single thingy. 3s to mortal wound. 3s, 2 wounds. Okay, it has a rend of 1. The Archregent has a 5 up save, so there's 2 6 up saves. 2 damage. Okay, it needs to make 4 5 up ward saves, which is absolutely doable, as we've seen repeatedly with those crypt ghouls. They are considerably less good at protecting their boss. Okay, the Archregent is dead, which is very, very good for the Kruleboyz and not phenomenal for the crypt ghouls. However, over here, you're going to pile in. Screw it. There you go. Oh, this is going to be nasty. Actually, they haven't charged this turn, which means that the actual riders are considerably worse. So, yeah. Okay, starting with the riders, they need 3 to hit. They need 4s to wound. It's got a 6 up save. Nope. One of them takes 1 wound. And now on to the actual beasts themselves. They need 4s to hit, 3s to wound. Oh my god. 6 up save. Okay, yeah, 1's dead, so just that one. Screw it. Yeah, when they're not on the charge, they are considerably worse, which is nice if you're an orc. They have, however, held them off of the objective. So, they have. We've killed a thing. So, let's do it properly. One for having more than one for having more than your opponent. That is 3. We still haven't completed raid. War of attrition we have actually done. We've killed 1 and lost none. Take without warning we can't do, so there's 4 points for the Kruleboyz. Gets them up to 10 as we go into Flesh Eater Courts. The mists of Ghyran have descended. Why is this thing not focused? There it is. As we go into Flesh Eater Courts, it's turn 2. Okay, there is no real movement. The ghouls are going to attempt to bring down the killer boss. We've got 5 attacks hitting on 15 attacks, right, hitting on 4s. Again, if they had critical hits, that would be so good. They don't, but it would be so good. They are wounding on 4s. See, this is why we pile all the attacks in. Really need to confirm this. 4s to save. Need to make all of these. No, he is dead. Which is not phenomenal if you are a Kruleboyz. Oh, that's it. I don't know. It's a weird game, this one. I think it's closer than it feels. Especially because once they're killed, the crypt ghouls can actually show up again. So the attrition is better than you'd think. But yeah, the Kruleboyz into this lot. Needing 4s to hit. That is 1 crit. Need 3s to wound. 4 up saves. Oh my god, it's got a 6 up ward save. They have done 1 wound to the hornblower before it attacks back, and yeah, that is 4 attacks onto the Kruleboyz. Needing 3s. Needing 4s. 6 up saves. Okay, that's got another one. Full 1 dies. Then 6 attacks from the big one. The actual monsters. The actual like dangerous bits. However, they do need 4s to hit. They miss almost all of them. 3s to wound. 1 wound. 6 up save. No, another one dies. It's got to be that one. So yeah. What's going on there? Oh, God knows. So yeah. Not phenomenal, but we'll take it. Oh, the mutt knob gets to gas the thing, does nothing. 4 attacks. Hitting on 4. Crit mortal wounds means it just does 4 straight wounds. You get 5 up, feel no pains, or wards if you're playing a Sigmar. He kills 4 out of the 5 left after they bring down the boss, which I can only assume that means that was his entire plan. Okay, the Gut Rippers are going to go first, just get one last round off before they're wiped out. So, 4s to hit. Exactly 1 mortal wound through. It's got a 6 up ward save. Okay, so it's down to 6 wounds. That is not bad. The Riders retaliate. Hit 3 times. 4s to wound. 1 wound, 6 up save. Okay, this dude is dead. And the 6 attacks from the mount are going to do horrible, horrible things. Again, there's no crit roll, but that would have been so nasty. 3s to wound. Oh, 6 up save. No. Okay. Kruleboyz are all dead. The hell am I doing? Give me a sec. Oh, sorry about that. Not the camera. Yeah, so the Crypt Ghouls are almost all dead. Over here, everything is bad. The Fleshy Dwarfs have 2, and then +1 for the having the Bayonet Deus, so they are losing the thingy. The thing that now 8 to 9. So I added a thing in it. The Orcs aren't on 10, they're on 9. So, next up we have Grasping Vines. So I can pick a unit to slow down. No real units. I'm going to put it on the Merc knob just because, meh, basically. Doesn't really matter who's slowed. Now, important question. Who gets the priority next turn? Is it going to be the Kruleboyz or the Flesh Eaters? Okay, now the Flesh Eaters could get priority. No. Gonna let the Kruleboyz go first. So the Kruleboyz' new mission is attack on 2 fronts. Okay, so got to have got to control 2 objectives that were controlled by your opponent at the start of the turn. Good luck with that. The Flesh Eater Corps get War of Attrition. If they can kill a unit and not lose a unit, it's almost certainly not going to happen. Good luck, you crazy bastards. Let's get on to Kruleboyz turn 3. Okay, so here we are. The Gut Rippers have moved away, and these guys are staying where they are. The Gut Rippers lose D3 mortal wounds. That is 2. I'm just going to kill this one. Put the last surviving member on 1 wound. I think they're going to die this turn. But before that, the Killbow is going to fire into this lot. Hitting 4s to hit. It hits twice, and that's an auto wound. Wounds on 2s. No. Okay. -2 rend. He's got 6 up save. No. Does D6 wounds. 4 wounds. They have 6 up ward saves. That is him dead. So I'm down to 3 as we go on to the Bolt Boys, who need 3s to hit because they stood still this turn. Yeah, that is 2 crit auto wounds, and these wound on 3s. Jesus. It's got 5-up saves. Good Lord. Okay. 10 wounds. It needs to make 8 5-up ward saves, or 8 6-up ward saves, or it's dead. It's dead. Okay. In a sentence that feels very strange to say, very alien. So, orc shooting, huh? Yeah, cool. And over in the melee phase, first up with the Belcher banner, does 1 mortal wound. He's got 5-up ward save, saves that. That is, it gets 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. I actually kind of want this guy to stay alive. If he stays alive, that's, yeah. Oh, mortal wounds, needs to make 2 5-up saves. No, okay, so he does die, which means 3 from the things. And because he's dead, I have finally frigging completed raid. So that is 4. We haven't attacked on 2 fronts, and we haven't taken without warning. But that does mean that we're up to 13 victory points, and the criticals can show up at least, which is one thing. So yeah, let's go for Flesh Eater Courts turn 3. Yeah, the reinforcements have arrived, and it's time to charge the Merc Knob. Would you believe they're in? Yeah, I more of a formality than anything else. Just figured I should probably roll it. You physically can't fail, but you know, meh. And there it is, ready to kill the orc that took out the last unit, needing 4s to hit. That is, it looks dreadful. I'm not sure whether it is, but it looks dreadful. Come on, take out all the low rolls. That's actually just above average. It's not dreadful. Okay, disregard. 4s to wound. Okay. This one is dreadful. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Merc Knob has 5-up saves, and he has 6 wounds, so cannot die. Especially with that roll, takes 3 wounds. He's still alive. On his turn, he's going to do his Belcher banner first. Does 1 mortal wound, which is not saved. Gets 4 attacks. Two hits. 3s to wound. 1 wound. No save. 5-up wards. Okay, he kills another one. Quite honestly, yeah, quite honestly, he's he's absolutely going to hold them in place long enough now. Yeah. So the ghouls get 2 and none of their things. So, you know what, the ghouls have lost this. Going into turn 4. They cannot pull this around. I'm just going to... I'm not going to bother doing any of the objectives. The orcs are going to win this because like that, the Kruleboy can just mop up both of these. Okay, it can mop up one. I'll probably grab that one. But yeah, let's do the last two fights. I don't want to see if the Merknob can pull off a win over here. Can he essentially become the new killer boss of the tribe? So, who's getting the thing? It's going to be the Kruleboyz or the things. It can be the Kruleboyz. So he's going to not gas his targets. And then he's going to... Oh my god, 3s to wound. Nope. 5 up ward saves. 2 survive. That is 4 dice, 4 dead, so that is 6 left. Maths is hard, everyone. Anyone who tells you it's not is lying to you. Okay, they get 18 attacks back. Let's need 4s to hit. I'm interested to see who wins this fight now. And then 4s to wound. I think it's going to be the criticals, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Yeah, because yeah, he's going to make a crap load of saves. No, he just failed. Okay, so he is going to go down, but it is too late for the ghouls, who would absolutely lose anyway. So, yeah. Cool. The orcs have won this, but only barely. Yeah, hell yeah, that was incredibly close. Go the orcs, I guess. I'll see you in the debrief. So yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of Spearhead now, because the games are definitely getting closer. Doesn't entirely help that the Flesh Eater Courts were very unlucky on the first turn, not getting a single spell off or anything else. And I mean, I don't think it would have turned the tide dramatically, but if they'd killed the killer boss a turn earlier, you never know. And if they'd, done a few mortal wounds on it, which would have brought back a few crypt ghouls, who would have then had +1s to wound. Yeah, I think it would have been an interesting one, but it is what it is, and it went the way it did, with the orcs winning. And I think it was a good one. I'm assuming people have seen this channel before. I much prefer close fights to complete curb stomps, which, yeah, was that, which is what that was. I mean, it felt quite one-sided, but I think the reinforcements, yeah, they would have done a few points. They weren't enough to win, but yeah, I don't really have anything to say there. It was a close game that went really well. So yeah, hell yeah. Next time we are going back to the Forces of Order, and I am happy to say there's not a single monster in the New Order force that I need to remember the name of. There's no Gnash Tooth or Nor Beasts or... Oh, Gnash Tooth is right. Okay, cool. I think Gnash Tooth and Nor Beast may actually be the right ones for the Kruleboy and Skaven ones. Yeah, there will be a Lord Vigilant and a Lord Veritant, because it's going to be the new lads fighting the Stormcast. And apart from that, I will let you guess who it's going to be. If you follow my Instagram, you'll actually see them. I'm going to post them up just before the battle. And yeah, that was a great game. I'm really happy with that. If you want to see more, remember to subscribe. Let me know down below who you think the next faction is going to be. And until you find out, have a great night. Bye.